Welcome back to Piss Jug, everybody. I know it's been a minute since we've seen you, but we've been doing a lot of living, and life has been coming at us fast, and a whole lot's been happening. So to help me get through tonight's complete menagerie of topics, please welcome Bruther Brown and Hobbs. Guys, what's up?
What's happening?
Menagerie.
Yeah, I was going for it. You know,
I like it.
I was really fired up from dinner. We just had a big group dinner together that was really great. And, you know, sometimes, I mean, if you look at us, we're in summer vibe. We're ready.
Come on, Summer.
Yeah.
What you got? 98, 99? We're ready.
And Hobbs pulled off the hat trick tonight of eating barbecue sauce and getting no sauce on the white T-shirt. Yeah. So that is clean. We're off to a good start.
I thought you meant hat trick by doing a blank white shirt, a blank black shirt, and a blank gray shirt.
Oh,
one of each.
I like that.
This is the hat trick now.
Yeah, I think I like misusing the term hat trick and just I don't play hockey, but I like the term's cool. So what I like to do is just use it, and then like if someone corrects me, I'm just like,
guy.
Yeah, I'm just like, nah, man.
I like it too.
Right?
Yeah.
It sounds fun. More sports should have a hat trick.
I love that.
Well, we have a jam-packed episode tonight where we have current events and stuff to go over, but I actually had like a little bit of something different to start with tonight.
Let's see.
I've been spending some time lately. I'm on Reddit a lot, but I don't post and I don't have an account. So what I do is I'm a voyeur. I'm a Reddit voyeur. I'm not actually.
It is true. It's true.
Are you a Reddit voyeur?
Who's not?
People,
it's better that way.
Just anyone that has the account, right? Like, do you have a Reddit account?
Yeah, but I've never posted one thing. I don't even have a profile picture.
I got kicked off.
Well,
because you
didn't follow the rules.
I didn't follow the rules. I self-promoted, and they just can't stand a guy out here just trying to get a win for himself. They can't stand it.
They don't want to see you eating a complete breakfast.
Yeah, they don't want it. Well, I surf subreddits all the time for material for this show, and sometimes just strange stories to come across. And one of my favorite subreddits is shitty tattoos. It's one of my favorites. And what I thought might be kind of fun tonight is I've picked 8 that I want to show to you sight unseen and get raw reacts, okay?
I like this, yeah.
Then what I want to know is the dollar amount it would take for you to put it on your body.
Okay.
And you have to tell me the spot that you want it to go.
All right.
It's like The Price is
Let
Right.
the games begin.
And Ink Masters.
It's all, yeah. I'm working on a new show. All right, well, let's take a look. Let's see what we've got. Okay, here we go. This one should be a little familiar. Hobbs, what do you think?
It's Kratos from God of War.
Yeah, Big Baby Kratos.
Yeah.
Dude.
How much did they pay?
How much would... well, first of all, just general thoughts, impressions.
Well, the one on the left is pretty good. The one on the right is like kind of bad. Is that so? Wait, that's
the
like
one that's
the
not
image
a
that they were going
tattoo
for. This is a tattoo. I see.
Yes.
I see.
Yes.
So yeah, the tattoo's bad. They should have paid no more than like $150 for that.
Man, I'm thinking that's like a $10 jam right there.
That's low. I don't know about tattoo prices that much.
So I want to get Brother Brown feedback.
What it would take to put that on my body.
Before we get there, just look at all the elements going on here. Look at the belt. Look at the flame leg.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So wait, is that what it is though? Is it what it would cost for us to do it?
That's our final part before we move on to the next tattoo. So before you get to there, just tell me a little bit. What about that chest width? You guys noticed anything a little funky about the way those dimensions are laid?
God.
How about the right arm and elbow? Look at that thing.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
So the sword, if you look at the dimensions of it and just kind of how he's holding it, look at his little wrist and hand up there.
The giant handle, and then it's just barely poking out from the back right there.
So where would you get this on your body, and how much would it cost for you to put it on you?
I'm thinking Tyson style around the eye.
like he's protecting your eye. If anyone gets close, that they got to deal with him. I like that.
Man,
And it would cost $100,000.
That's fair.
Kneecap.
Okay, it looks more like an action
Mini- a
like he's
mini
leaping off your
version.
leg.
Yeah, a little mini version of it.
I'm gonna go. Let's see. I'm gonna go like arm ditch. Like he's coming out of my like make it a skin tear where it looks like my skin is ripped and he's coming up into my
Oh
arm
my
ditch.
god! But this exact one, right?
Yeah, this
All right,
exact
all
one. And that would probably cost. I would want like $10K.
Just that around your American traditional style would look so
It would look hilarious.
goofy.
It would look hilarious. And y'all, can we look at his belly button to belt ratio just for a moment? Like
It's wild.
that's the biggest belly button I've ever fucking seen, dude.
Yeah, yeah. You can dig into that thing.
Yeah, it's bigger than his nipples.
Yeah, somehow
Yeah. Well,
his belly button has an areola.
Hobbs, where would you like in terms of the price point? Where does how much?
I just had a flashback of some big boy belly buttons from Football Squad back in the days. Them belly buttons was nasty, man. I mean,
What do you
God.
mean they stink?
Whew, they were. Oh man, yeah, they would smell, and there was like things in there. You could bring. They could get things out of there.
What if one of them had a God of War tattoo around their belly button? All right. How much would this cost for you to put it on you?
I don't even want that on me.
Well,
No, that's the whole thing. That's the whole thing.
I don't want it on my face.
None of us want these.
Like, okay, so I'm imagining like a tattoo guy who's like, "Hey, man, I'm only in town for like a week. I'm doing tattoos. I'll give you a break, man. Okay, how about I'll do it for $20, 20." And I'm like, I don't even want that, but I want to support the guy.
So technically
I'll give him-
$20.
I'll give him $10.
No, wait. I'm flipping it this way on you, all right? I'm flipping the script. It's not what you'd have to pay. I'm talking, you're doing your thing walking down the street. A white van pulls up. The door flings open. It's Gordon Ramsay, and he's like,
They throw me in.
it's Gordon Ramsay when you get inside, and he's like, I'm doing a new entrepreneur chef show. And one of my chefs who makes the most darling steak is an up-and-coming tattoo artist. And he's raising money for his food truck. And we need to let him get tattoos on people. Could we pay you to get tattooed? And
They
then we'll give
pay
him money.
me?
Yeah, and
to
he
be-
shows you a picture of this
Oh,
exact
my
tattoo.
This is what you have to get on you.
Okay, well, man, you got to pay me like at least $500.
Oh, dude, I
right,
was at
lowballed
10K.
me.
You're lowballing it.
I mean, at least $500.
Where would you get it?
Yeah,
What
That's
part?
where that's
The
my
kneecap.
starting point. But
Right
like,
here in the center of the neck.
I wouldn't say that to them because that'd just be what I was thinking. But like,
Just look at the shape of it and imagine that on a throat.
I know.
if they put it on my kneecap, like I was saying, which I guess that would hurt probably pretty bad, but
Would it?
be a
Yeah, it's
small
close to
one.
the bone, right?
It's not that. I mean, it's not awful, but it's not the funnest part of the body to get tattooed. The knee.
all right, so maybe somewhere else softer. Like what's the soft?
Your butt?
The arms are not that bad.
I don't know, whatever. So all right, you guys are right though. I should probably charge more. Let's say like start it at 5,000.
There we go.
All right.
There we go. All right.
5K, 10K, 100K.
Yeah.
And we all have extreme.
If it's Gordon Ramsay's money,
Situations.
you can handle
The
it.
tear rip.
I've got
or
a
the-
skin
the
tear.
Skin tear, yeah.
All right.
Did I
Next.
say tear rip?
Next one.
Damn. Oh, man. That's his whole
What
upper
in
back.
the fuck is that?
Oh, God.
Look at how beaten up the skin is. Look at it's beaten
Oh,
to
yeah.
shit.
Is
That's
that from just
rough.
going way too deep?
And
So it's
it-
going to scab really bad and probably get infected?
Bad technique. Probably the wrong needle. Like they probably tried to do this whole tattoo with like one gun. And they're like,
Yeah, one gauge. Oh, my God.
Do we know it's this bad before the guy puts it on our skin?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. You know it's gonna be this bad.
They show you this exact picture and they're like, we want to do this again.
We want to do this again.
We're going to pay you.
It might be worse.
Might be weird. Simba, honestly, like,
For that one though, man, you gotta give me like 50K.
I might be up to $1 million
Dude,
if I gotta walk around with this. Because here's the deal with
I don't
this.
see where Mufasa. I don't understand. I don't understand how you look at a picture of Mufasa and then get that. Look at the mouth. That's fucking crazy.
50K at a minimum for that one.
The eyes. I just noticed the eyes.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
One eye's so fucked up. It's like running away into the corner.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Man, that sucks. All right, I'm gonna get it as a lower back tat tramp stamp
Okay, I like
right
that.
above my crack, and you're gonna have to pay me. I'll take 18K.
I'll take $100,000 to do it as a chess piece.
Oh shit,
You're too bougie.
dude! Any tank top you wear, people would see that Mufasa eye peeking out,
You gotta go for it, man.
and the like half Jungle Book Simba. I don't even know why he doesn't have an underbite, does he?
And his jaw's not there, dude.
Yeah,
Look.
it's not. Well, he's doing like a frown. I guess I don't even know.
It looks more like a monkey mouth.
Yeah, truly, it's like a half. It's a hybrid. It's half monkey.
This is one of the worst tattoos I've ever seen. Fucking awful.
Man.
All
What
right.
about you, Hobbs?
I think I said 50.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
for where at? 50,000.
I thought it was on the back by default because it's so huge.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Like if it's on my back, then you got to give me 50.
Okay. I like that and I respect it.
Yeah, I like that.
So when I look at this, by the way, last thing before we move on, this looks like the kind of thing where someone came into a tattoo shop with a limited budget and they're like, I want a back piece in one day. And this is what happened.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay, moving on.
The lower back. What does it say?
Skateboarding.
Is it spelled wrong?
Nope.
Just says
Okay.
skateboarding.
It says skateboarding, and let's see if I can get any kind of zoom going on here. Yes,
Yeah,
it says
there we go. I can see
skateboarding, and there's a chance that the T might be a small skateboard going across. There's
Nice.
a chance of that.
Nice little touch.
I feel like we're not gonna get one this
Is that a
tame.
guy or a girl?
I think this is a guy at a
It's a guy.
skate park.
All right.
I don't think we're gonna get another one this tame. So I'm thinking like piecing all these tattoos onto my body
Yeah.
and getting a total amount. So we got 100K for the fucking Kratos around the eye. We got Lion King tramp stamp lower back tattoo. I feel like this one wouldn't look too bad somewhere visible. So maybe
Yeah.
the arm. I'm
What
gonna
about-
pick the cursive for the arm or like the inside of the arm.
You said you're doing the face tat for the Kratos, right?
Yes.
So what about Kratos is on the outside and this word is over the eyebrow?
Oh my god! I kind of like that too. Just another, but it's not bad. It's not as bad. So yeah, 25K.
25K for the eyebrow.
We already got the face tatted. Why not put the curse of skateboarding around Kratos? That makes 0 sense for it to be there.
It's better than lower back.
And the stance is not helping. I don't know who took this or if it's on purpose.
I might get it in a stupid spot so that when I did certain poses, it was like particularly featured. So just for the fuck of it, I might get it on like the bottom of my arm here, so that like when I went up to like hang out in doorways and just have my arms up, and I'm like, hey, what's going on, guys? It just said skateboarding on my arm. And I would stand like that all the time. By the way, if I had that tattoo, I would all the time lean in doorways.
It wouldn't be. Would it be vertical or would it be just one direction?
Just one direction.
Okay.
And everyone would always notice me in the doorway.
Imagine doing that pose, but it's vertical front. Oh my god.
I might no, fuck it, vertical. I'm going vertical. Actually, I'm changing shit. Hobbs, what do you got for this one?
Inside the lips,
Nice.
Nice.
in here.
Good choice.
but
Good
they got to
choice.
give me 500.
Yeah,
Does anyone do the
500K.
top lip ever?
yeah,
They
yeah.
do?
I've
All
seen
right.
the gum too. Yeah, the gums are
That
gnarly.
makes my fucking nuts hurt.
I'm actually going to show y'all when we get through all these, because you're unaware. I'm going to show you a certain style of tattooing I don't know if you know exists, and it's literally going to like hurt for you to look at. And I want to get your reaction. Okay.
What is that?
What is that? Mold? Is it fungus? Is that supposed to be the earth?
Give me a zoom.
It's take a look. What do you think it's supposed to be? Just a glance.
An egg?
And to me, it looks like a potato.
A potato flew around my room. Is it an oil spill? I'm not.
That is supposed to be the moon.
Get the fuck out of here.
What?
Yeah, that is supposed to be the moon.
There should be no sparkling things like this on the moon. What's sparkling on the moon?
It's like shaped like an egg, though.
Yeah,
It's the dimensions of this are bad. The line work is bad.
Oh,
Look, they
man.
tattooed outside of their own border. Look at that.
Oh man.
They see that? That's permanent. And you see how it also messes up? Like, look at this. This isn't lined up at all.
It looks really scabby and gross too.
The skin looks beat up to shit up here. Look at this. That doesn't look fun. Like this was not a fun tattoo to get. This looks like a rib piece.
Damn. Oh man.
It looks like a chair, but like someone who was sitting in the chair just turned into an orb of light. You see what I'm seeing?
I'm seeing when you said chair, I immediately thought one of those like $400 bean bags.
Like you're looking through a window and there's a chair there. And
I see it now. I see a really big face too. If you see the two eyes and the mouth at the bottom.
So we're over here.
Yeah.
We're over here treating this thing like a fucking Rorschach, and it's supposed to be the moon.
Like the clouds.
So
how much for the mold piece and where? Dude, it looks like a fucked up egg.
Ugh.
Yeah, man,
100-year-old egg or whatever.
I want that somewhere stupid that I don't want people to look at. So maybe like the lower back of my calf, something like that, where I don't have to look at it either.
I'm thinking on the butt cheek, so it looks like a turd hanging out on my butt. And I'll do that for $500. That's fine.
It hurts.
That's kind of fun.
It hurts there.
Does it?
Yeah,
really?
a
There's so
lot.
much meat there, though. Or I guess the nerve endings.
Because of how the surface is and how they have to push down on your butt to make the tattoo work. It's a very hard spot to tattoo. So it'd be one thing if you were just getting like font. But
$2,500. I raised the price.
Dude, you should go 10x that. For an asshole tat, you're describing
Not
that.
on the asshole. I just mean on the cheek.
I know, but if it's supposed to be adjacent to the nerves coming around to where your asshole's at, that's a yikes.
It'd be like right in your grundle area.
The taint?
You know?
Oh
Yeah.
my God. That would look awful.
I always used to joke about getting a Gucci tattoo there on the gooch. But then
the double G?
Yeah, and then I found out how high the pain tolerance I'd have to have would be there, and I'd pretty much have to have nothing left in life. That'd have to be it, because the pain might be too high.
Damn.
So yeah, let's move on. This tattoo sucks. I'd have to get 100K just because I hate it so much. And it's back of my calf, 100K. All right.
Moldy bread. What the fuck is happening?
This one's sick.
Whoa.
Oh man, I am gonna get that in the exact same place this guy has it.
It's fucking sick when you actually look at it. It's like, I respect it.
Is this supposed to be Jesus? You
Yeah,
think?
look at the thorny crown.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even notice the crown. Okay, I thought it was like bat wings at first.
Check out the beard.
I don't blame you for thinking it's bat wings. It does look like it's some kind of flying animal
Yeah,
that's got its eyes on you.
Oh, yeah.
thought it was like the underside of a bat flying.
That's an
over
arm
you.
piece.
Yeah, totally.
Bicep piece.
Yeah, that's a bicep. Well, I guess like more like shoulder.
Quarter sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, shoulder.
Yeah, that one.
Quarter sleeve. Like a wraparound.
Well, no, just like it's kind of like, you know, what you got on that arm, what I got on this arm. We got tattoos up here, but it stops where your sleeve is there.
Oh, I see.
So if you got like a full half sleeve, it goes below where your shirt ends, and if you got like a quarter sleeve, it hides above where the sleeve of your shirt ends. So would you go quarter or half sleeve for this?
Only quarter,
Yeah.
and I got to get a minimum 100K on this one.
Okay. And by the way, that'd be the easiest 100K that you made out of all the tattoos. It's probably the least painful spot.
Okay.
So that, for you, that's a home run. That's going to be like 100K to just be like in and out.
I'm giving him a deal. I'm giving him a deal. $65,000 for the chest.
That's a powerful chest
here?
piece.
Yeah.
It's like when you take your shirt off,
People are like,
you
what
have
the
your eye.
fuck? Is that a bat?
You have your eye on someone, and then they notice there's a second set of eyes on them, and you're like, "Whoa!"
He's watching you too, brother.
So, one thing I might do just to fuck with everyone and make things interesting, because I'm assuming I'd probably have to get it touched up and redone. I might go palm of my hand.
Whew.
Yeah, palm of my hand.
It fades quick, right?
It does. So I'm assuming I have to go through a very painful reapplication every few years. So I'm signing up for that in tow. So with that, I'm gonna say 200K.
My buddy got paid to get a tattoo that said, "Let me get a cigarette" on his hand. And it's because he'd get so drunk he would just show his hand to people outside.
How much did he get paid?
I think he gave him $500.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and he got it while he was drunk, so he probably didn't hurt that bad. I would imagine it hurts kinda though, because hands are pretty sensitive.
Got a lot of nerves in there.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's go on with this.
It's a galaxy. Are you serious?
Yeah, that's a chest piece.
It looks like a nervous system, or
It looks like a kindergartner went wild in art class.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah, that's gross.
God, put that right by
Is
the,
that like
the
top
turd.
of a bald guy's head or something? What
This
that?
is a woman's chest piece.
Oh.
So a woman who said, "I want a beautiful galaxy," she got this delivered instead.
Oh.
Whew. Yeah, that's pretty.
Oh man, it looks
Nasty.
so bad.
Yeah. This one is so bad. I'm going for a hard million. Hard million on my butt cheek.
Yeah, I'm gonna say I shave my head and I let him put it on top of my head,
And then the hair grows back.
so the hair grows back.
Nice.
On this one.
Then
And
if you
I'm
go bald, it
charging
kind of
him-
looks like hair.
Yeah, and I'm gonna charge him $500K for that because it's on the top of my head.
All
Go
right.
a mill.
I
Go
like
a mill.
that.
The pain. The
Yeah,
pain.
you're right. It is gonna be painful.
The
isn't it?
worst.
Yeah.
It's like amongst the worst.
Really?
Yeah, the skull and the throat are considered like
Action Bronson's hard as
1.5.
fuck.
anyone that gets a
1.5
skull
then.
tat.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very painful. I like your idea of it like meshing with your hairline. So through different seasons and haircuts, people are like, what's that going on under there? You just got a little bit peeking out from under the hood.
I'm gonna use my chroma friend and use it as a calf piece, and I'll do
It kind of looks like a brain.
50K. I'm the cheap one here. I'm going cheap. 50K for this on my calf. It's not bad.
I like that you have a mixed bag of
Sharks?
values on the tattoos.
Yeah.
It's like no one's going to pin you down and go, well, this is how much he's going to predict for this tattoo.
Yeah, you're highballing.
Yeah.
Hobbs.
I just jacked it up.
Yeah,
on that
you
last
jacked
one,
it big
buds.
time. But it is a head tat. Or a
1.5.
skull tat, I guess I should say.
On the skull.
How about this?
What is that?
Take a look.
Is that Michael Jackson?
That is
doing
Michael
the moonwalk?
Jackson.
Dude,
Or
I
just
thought it
up
was a
on the-
child
not
with,
the moonwalk, but
with a
when he does
dragon for legs.
Earlier, I thought it was someone that was like halfway sitting down, halfway having an incredibly heavy penis that was
I
falling
thought that too. I
forward
thought
and
that
bending.
too.
So I was very confused. And then when I saw it was Michael Jackson and what looks like Jordans or something.
Michael Dragon.
But then there's this like USA tattoo right here that says "Fear All."
Oh my God.
I don't know what the rest of that says, but this guy's got a Michael Jackson tattoo next to that. So this might be a scary dude, actually.
I like the idea of getting a Michael Jackson tattoo in one of those poses, though. It's kind of cool, but that
But
one's
the legs are just dicks.
not good.
Yeah,
That's,
do you see what I'm saying? I'm just looking like an exaggerated hog. It's like a Shel Silverstein illustration of like a hog.
Is it just one giant one? Like
Yeah,
it's like a
just-
mermaid?
yeah, totally.
Yes, that's what it is. We're gonna have great merch sticker packs one day of all these visuals. This is gonna be incredible.
Michael Jackson's torso on just a fucking giant dick
That has scales.
for legs.
That has scales that are
Yes.
iridescent. Yeah. Oh my lord. For this tattoo, because it's so crazy looking, and I'm not mad at it in that kind of way. Give me $5,000 and I'll put it on I'll use it as filler on one of my arms. So I'll have like American traditional tattoos and this random fucking
silhouette of-
Michael Jackson.
I want this one on like where the point of his tippy toes is touching my nipple.
Nice. Nice. I'm gonna go rib piece, and I'm gonna go 200,000.
Nice.
And it's got to be is it a dick though, or is it this exact one?
It's this exact one.
Okay, so we don't have to make it a dick.
No, we have to take what's provided.
All right, yeah.
You can
I'll
make
go
it a
little-
dick if you want, though, right? Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks.
All right, well,
Yeah.
200,000.
I'm gonna opt for the dick.
So this one, because of how much it's just one color.
How much to throw in the American flag with the fear? With the fear.
And what looks like Sonic the Hedgehog's foot. It's just like
Oh, you're right.
there's
Or
some,
it's some red shirt. Yeah, I see what you mean.
there's something going on here. I have a lot of questions, but
I feel like up top that looks like more like Jimi Hendrix maybe with a headband on.
it could be. But we know for a fact we got a USA flag that says "Fear" something. Okay, here we go.
Patrick
Whoa.
Swayze from the sketch with the fucking Chris Farley. Oh man, the Chippendales, and he's a horse. Or,
He's a
yeah.
was a centaur
And we've
or a
got
mentor.
like a infinity symbol,
can't remember the
rainbow thing, and there's something else there. What's that purple background?
Those are clouds.
Okay, just clouds.
With like a swirly rainbow.
What is the horse standing on?
He's standing on some kind of black surface that looks like kind of mountainous or rough terrain.
It's just piles of shit.
I really like this one.
I have one thing to note. I mean, I don't expect there to be like teeth, but this looks like a toothless, all gum Patrick Swayze, which is like kind
Looks
of
like Gordon Ramsay kind of.
It does. It's Gordon Ramsay, dude. Good God. Look how like the eyes and the lack of mouth detail somehow give it like a kind of evil vibe.
Oh yeah, it's weird. It's like the painting from Ghostbusters.
Dude. Vigo.
Vigo. Yeah.
Vigo.
Yeah, totally.
Man, this is Vigo when he was in his youth and just partying his ass off being a half man, half horse.
This has been a problem throughout my life. I can never remember the character's name, and it fucking bugs me. I've seen that movie so many times, and I still am like, the painting from Ghostbusters. Everyone's
guy
like,
with the-
yeah, Vigo, and I'm like, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
This has happened like 100 times. I feel like.
Do you know what? Do you know what happens with me in the name Vigo?
What?
You know how like you can.
Can't believe we wound up here.
Do you know how you can get like trauma flashed back to a memory that's like deep in your brain that's just linked to either a word or a sound or a smell or something?
Yeah.
So when I first started smoking weed, when I in the earlier days of me smoking weed, like I went to the movie theater a lot because that was still a bigger deal back then.
Did you know he was doing weed?
I was doing it.
What?
So
Been keeping it from me.
this is probably 2007 when this happened. I went to see the movie Eastern Promises with Viggo Mortensen. And I didn't know anything about the movie, and I got very, very stoned before I went to see it. And in that movie is the longest full frontal nude male fight scene of any movie.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
Both
it's
guys are naked?
just Vigo. Vigo's
Okay.
hog is everywhere, flying, and he's fighting and killing people, and he's totally naked.
The same actor that played Vigo, you're saying?
No, Viggo Mortensen, the actor.
Oh,
It's
I don't know.
Lord of the Rings.
I never watched it.
You're better off, honestly. It's too much. Very hairy feet. You know what I learned about?
I always fall asleep.
Lord of the Rings used 196,000 rubber prosthetics for Hobbit feet in the production of that
Terrible
movie.
for the environment.
Awful. But about this Patrick Swayze tattoo,
Hobbits, not rubber. No, I'm just kidding.
the Patrick Swayze tattoo for me, I'm gonna go. It looks chaotic enough to actually be fun to have, to where when people saw it, they'd be like, "What the fuck is wrong with you?"
Yeah, totally.
So maybe you do this one on like a thigh piece, so that when you go swimming, people would see something sticking out from the bottom of your swim trunks. Like, what is that?
How's that feel right there?
It would. It's not the funnest. The only time I've ever had to tap out of a tattoo due to bad application is in that location, and I'm gonna redo it with someone that's better. And I probably won't do this one though, because you'd have to pay me a lot, because this just looks psychotic.
I want to just kind of customize this tattoo a little bit. I want
You got to lower the price.
I want Patrick to be shitting all over the ground, because that's like what horses do. And they just shit all over the place. So let's get some shit in there. The horse is standing in the shit. Patrick maybe eating like a sandwich or something.
Still with
And
no
like
teeth.
the background can stay. That's cool. But I want some shit for sure.
Still toothless though.
And and the price, $20
Damn.
on this one.
Though. Hobbs likes this tattoo.
But I want it's on my ass.
Damn. You know that spot hurts.
That's okay though, because like I can just show it, when I want to.
I like that logic.
You know
All
when
right.
I went to.
That's it. That was our final one. Well, it's now time to start the show.
Welcome back to Piss Jug.
Welcome back to
everybody.
Piss Jug.
I'm Monochrome Sweatsuit, and I'm joined again by Bruther Brown and Hobbs. What's up, guys?
First big story tonight on the docket. We are back onto BAM Watch.
Yes.
Oh man,
The-
it did happen.
What? Leave detox early.
The last we had heard from BAM, he had checked into Lamar Odom's rehab facility, but he has checked out early and left for Las Vegas.
Damn.
I don't have a good feeling about this one, because let's be honest, y'all. This Lamar Odom rehab, is that beyond the last stop when Lamar Odom is the only person stepping up in your corner and going, bam?
I think so.
I think that was the end. There's no one left to want to help him. So I'm going to keep scrolling down on this article, and y'all, it looks like he's with a new girlfriend already, which is different than the other girlfriend he was just with in Pennsylvania. So this
The
man...
shaman.
So Do you know about the string of? Oh man, you don't know about this. There is a literal, very dark subreddit of people that are like Bam truthers and supporters that are siding with him, and like it's an echo chamber of like fucked up, stupid people that think that like Bam's in the right and that April's extorting him for money, and like they think that there's this big conspiracy. It's nuts. So
Well, I should have guessed, honestly.
So when I scroll down, you're going to see someone that is likely a member of said community. And I think he has these people in several states. So when he goes to every state that he's in, he seems to have a different female counterpart with him. And here he was at Lamar's home, by the way. Look at the height difference between them.
Wow, yeah, he looks like Wee Man.
Wee Man just cruising up. Sup, dudes?
My normal sized friends.
Like, do you know what this gives me the impression of, just this photo on its own? Have you ever had a moment in school where, like, you saw a bully that did something bad? Not necessarily, like, with you. It could have been with another kid. And, like, they did something bad, and, like, the teacher had to come get them from class and walk them out and walk them down the hallway. That's exactly what this looks like.
Photo snapped.
Bam, he's done too much this time. And that teacher's like, I know you're a good kid.
And they're outside because he's coming from one of those trailers. 'Cause they had
Dude.
too many kids.
School's under construction. They can't fit them all.
But everyone had those, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. And we have another photo of him here arriving in Las Vegas. And he's at he's at Nobu. Do you guys know about Nobu?
I do.
So think of how much he's dropping to be there. He just left rehab. He has no source of income. And he's going to Nobu.
No, dude, those subredditors are fucking.
I bet you're
funding
right.
his entire life.
Dude, I bet you're right. There's probably a GoFundMe that he's got connected to his phone or some bullshit.
1000%.
Bam, don't sue us. We're making like these salacious claims like, I bet he's got a financial trail
He's got
to be
a
looked
secret
at.
cameo.
Maybe someone needs to look at Bam's finances. Well, he is in Vegas, and that's the latest we have. His rants have kind of stopped on social media.
Is that Phoenix's mom?
Yes, this is
Okay.
Nikki, and I will say this about Nikki. She seems like the most reasonable person in this entire ordeal. She just does not want the kid exposed to any of this. And I don't blame her. This looks like an actual pirate. A pirate jumped off a boat from like the 1500s and was like, "Hey!" And he rolled up on shore with someone that in the modern age, and they fell in love at Disneyland and made this beautiful child. And he's like, "Let me take him to the ways of the sea." And he wants to show him his awful pirate way of life. And she's like, "No, I want him to have a shot in life." And he's like, "I used to run into walls full speed." All that's true.
I used to drink rum under the bridge.
It's not a huge leap for Bam and pirate voice.
It's really not.
It's-
I just tried to do it as a
Yeah,
pirate,
you
and it
kinda
kind of
did.
worked.
It's
kinda
just
did,
Bam.
Instead of
Damn.
arg, he just says
Nailed it.
bad. Hey.
Shaman. Well, we will keep everyone up to date if we hear anything else from Vegas, but this was on the 22nd of June. So,
That's that's very recent.
yeah.
No
So
boo, no boo, no boo.
we'll keep everyone up to date if we have any more Bandwatch updates. Now, this next story that we're about to get into has captivated the country for about a week, and I will say I don't want to make light of people dying at any point because that's a shitty thing, and a lot of people did that on the internet this week. But what I will say is we all were watching with bated breath to see what was going to happen with the Titanic cruiser, the sub that was lost at sea. And we now know that the craft imploded, and I have a visual for you guys to kind of go through that. And because a lot of people, I think for context, don't fully understand the physics of what occurred.
Yeah.
And when you have it explained and you're still someone that wants to be a jerk, it's kind of crazy to me because I'm like, I would not wish this on any human. But okay, let's go through this hypothetical real quick. Here we go. In that amount of time, that would occur in 30 milliseconds.
Just once you hit a certain threshold, that happens.
Yes. And so you see how that's an animation and like we're like, oh, okay, cool. Like, you want to see what that would actually look like? There's a test. They did it. This is what it would actually look like, okay?
How'd they do?
So that happens when you're under the ocean.
Yeah.
Right? That's an awful thing. But you know what maybe is the worst thing about it is celebrities all week have been just like jumping in line to be able to talk about it, including Adele. Adele decided she wanted to talk to the audience and be like, "That's so crazy, isn't it? Isn't it? About the sub." Let's hear what she says.
People this week, how many people, if they could, would go down to the very, very bottom of the ocean to see the Titanic? Raise your hands. See, I knew it. Turn the lights on a minute so I can see the balconies. How many would? That's a very good proportion. And then how many wouldn't? Okay, I've got another one for you. How many people, if you could, and it didn't cost you anything, would go to proper space? Not as in like just on the brink of space, because that's rubbish. Okay, so that's a few more of you, and then how many wouldn't? Okay, so I wouldn't do either, right? But only because, I'm a bit of a pussy. I'm a scaredy cat of everything. I won't even go on roller coasters. But also, I just genuinely don't have an interest in the deep sea or space.
This woman is being paid eons of money to sing songs, and instead she's like, "So those people that died, I wouldn't have done that. I don't know if I'd have done that. In it."
It's a bit strange, isn't it?
I love that she was not the only celebrity jumping in on this. James Cameron jumped in on the conversation.
Oh, yeah.
He's been there, right?
He has.
Himself, yeah.
Celine Dion jumped in on the conversation, who, by the way, Celine Dion's streams went through the fucking roof this week. Her because of these people dying in a horrific implosion, Celine Dion streams went up. I want both of you guys to imagine, what would your reaction be in life if you were to be like interrupted in the middle of the night by like the Grim Reaper, and he's there to deliver a message, and he's like, "Hey, I'm not going to kill you yet, but I am going to tell you this. Directly related to you dying, Celine Dion is going to have a hell of a week." What kind of fucked up, like, come on, that's stranger than fiction, I think, truly.
Yep.
So Adele, she goes on to try and make a quick buck, and there's a lot of people doing a lot of very gross things with this whole situation, but there's one person I do want to celebrate as a hero. There's a hero in this that's unsung completely.
Unspoken hero.
The stepson of the billionaire that died in this thing. He was a less celebrated story this week that I was singularly focused on because he might be my favorite person to ever react to a tragedy. So
I heard about this.
So let's look. His name is Brian at Audio Guy 182. He says, "Please keep my family in your prayers at 6:35 a.m. on June 21st." Okay.
So who?
Just on Twitter, right? He's just throwing that out there. Like, please keep my family in your prayers. At 7:02 a.m. on the same morning, Bria, a Instagram and I'm sure OnlyFans model, posted a photo of herself like this and said, "Can I sit on you?" To which he replied, "Yes, please," with a heart emoji. I already love this guy. This guy is already just moral compass is all over the place. So he caught attention for that, and then when people started, kind of getting mad at him, we started to dig a little deeper and saw when his family was missing, he posted this photo from the Blink-182 concert that just happened and said, "It might be distasteful being here, but my family would want me to be at the Blink-182 show as it's my favorite band and music helps me in difficult times." And there he is at Blink-182 with a brand new Blink shirt. So he's up here throwing
Little retail therapy.
and throwing some OnlyFans comments, some tweets. And
I think he's just on a bunch of Xanax. He has like no idea that he's doing all that.
Look at him. Look at him.
Oh, fuck
look
yeah,
at
he's on a
this
bunch of
guy.
Xanax.
Yeah, he's like just fucked up. He's like, my family would want me to see Blink-182. I've listened to Adam's song in my room with the door closed so many times.
Hold on, I gotta text my girlfriend. She just sent me a picture, and he's just on Twitter the whole time. Yes, please.
He thinks he's gonna text her. I love that. For me, this is the unsung hero of the whole story.
What
Is
does
this
his
guy?
shirt say?
This is not Wonderland. His name is Brian Zaz. Look at his name, Brian
I don't know
Zaz.
why that shirt just sent me.
It looks like it's like with pink lemonade vibe.
Man, it's like Stranger Things font. I don't
It is.
understand.
No, it is. It is. And then up here, you look at him, and he's got his Blink outfit on.
Good God, man.
And then up here, he's throwing these comments.
Yes, please.
So there was a hero in all this, but we got to move on.
God, dude.
And we have a couple more stops on our docket tonight, and the next one involves a really great moment in recent pop culture, where someone who expected everyone to remember a lot of details about everything going on, meaning the lyrics to their songs, fucking didn't. I'm talking about none other than Jack Harlow. Jack Harlow was performing recently, and people couldn't remember the words to his song, so he literally stops to tell them, "Come on, guys, it was a #1 hit." So let's check this out.
like it's their fault.
Yeah.
Oh,
he-
yeah.
I've been
I love that no one gave a fuck.
Yeah.
He really thought people were going to care. He was at a Global Citizen 23 thing, and I'll be honest, he looks like 1995 came back to life. He literally does. Look at these jeans.
Yep.
The bowler shirt,
That's
which
back in.
yeah, he's
The biscuit.
he does look like he would be doing like a Fred Durst thing. So I think he was a little bummed the crowd didn't know the #1 single that he was trying to get them to sing. But let's watch that awkward beef one more time, because he was just in White Men Can't Jump, and how dare you do that to Woody Harrelson, putting fucking Jack Harlow in? What?
Yeah.
Like, totally unnecessary.
Yeah.
Let's see him do this.
I've been
Only a couple folks that say.
I like how the first two words that he says after the beat are almost indiscernible.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, what do you expect? How are people
I've
going to
been
know
a
what
G,
the fuck
throw
you're
up the
saying?
A, or throw up the L. Sorry, yeah, it's a bad song. I
Oh.
hate that song.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
It's glamorous.
That dude sucks.
yeah. And
More Nickelodeon boys around here.
yeah,
No more.
Yeah.
got to get him out of here. Well, our final story of the night, which is going to take a little unpacking, y'all. Of course, you knew we were going to talk about Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg potential
could I
MMA
forget?
fight.
Yeah.
Of course.
You knew we were going to get into this.
This
Right.
is actually happening, right?
Well, let's unpack it,
Yeah.
because they want it to happen. Dana White, out of nowhere, is already pulling insane numbers out of his asshole. And what he's doing is he's saying he's going to raise the pay-per-view price to $100. It'll be the biggest fight that's ever occurred in history, period. And the cash will go to charity. And that's what he's trying to tell people. And like, bullshit, that charity is going to be like your cocaine and slap pile.
Right. Seriously.
So there's some realities to the idea of Zuckerberg and Musk fighting that we will break down in a moment. But just in terms of the general idea of it and what you think of the idea of it, what's y'all's thoughts on this?
When you say thoughts, are you getting at who do I think would win?
Not even the technicals yet, just the concept of there being a tech mogul MMA fight. Like, what?
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
I mean, as much as they say it's under the charity blanket, I feel like there's a fucking grift undertone happening.
Yeah, for sure.
Hard.
It's like
Hard.
like everyone, like him, Dana White, and Mark Zuckerberg are all going to get paid from this.
Oh, and insane amounts of money.
And Joe Rogan.
Insane amounts. Do you want to hear Dana yell about it?
Yeah.
Is he screaming
absolutely.
again?
Yeah, I think he's
Oh, he
screaming
never
in this.
stops
Let's see
screaming.
what Pank has to say.
Can we be excited about this? Is
Pink.
there a possibility this is really going to happen?
Well, just to give some clarification. So what he said is Mark Zuckerberg responded with "send me location," which is something that Habib Nurmagomedov says when people challenge him. So that was what "send me
Look at those
location"
lips.
meant. And,
He's gonna be one of
I was
those old
talking to
guys.
both Elon and Mark last night. Both guys are absolutely dead serious about this.
Now,
Wait a minute. Wait, hold on. Before we go any further, because we are going to let this video, we're going to check it out.
Let me see them lips.
do you transition into being an old ass man when someone asks you a question and like, so what do you think about this fight that's going on? He's like,
Yeah,
well,
exactly.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this much right
He's gonna
now.
be one of those old guys.
I'll tell you this. We sent Mark the note, and what Mark sent back was send location. Send location is a top phrase used by a former fighter, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
He turns into Harry Carey.
Yeah, it's like it's a slow descension into madness. We're seeing the beginning of the ramp when it's still the top of the incline.
I just saw that
Oh,
like
my
on a
God.
Sunday afternoon, and you're at a table full of old people, and you're the only child, and some guy's talking like that, like right next to you. It's exactly what I just saw in my head.
That's Dana in this.
Tell us why you say that.
Because they both said, yeah, we'll do it. They both want to do it. Mark Zuckerberg hit me up first and said, is he serious? And I said, I don't know. Let me ask him. I asked him, and he said, yeah, I'm dead serious. Obviously and I agree with you, Harvey, this would be the biggest fight ever in the history of the world.
In the history of the
Bigger
world.
than anything that's ever been done. It would break all pay-per-view records. These guys would raise, hundreds of millions of dollars for charity. And, you don't have to be a fight fan to be interested in this fight. Everybody would want to see it.
You would be at the helm here. So is this something you're taking seriously? Is it something you're already trying to organize? Give us a lowdown.
So, yeah, I'm taking a Lorenzo Fertitta called me this morning. Station Casinos in Las Vegas is putting a lineup on this today. I'm taking it. Listen, if these
Anything he can do to take the heat off from slap fighting, he's going to say yes to. So he's like, yeah, these tech guys want to fight, two of the richest guys in the world. Just let those power slap ratings keep it out of your headlines. Keep it out of your headlines. Well, we'll pop away from Dana here because there's more footage that we have to go over with this. You guys were asking about the some of the pragmatics of the fight, right? Let's look at the tail of the tape, okay?
What does that mean?
This is their height.
Oh.
And I didn't know Zuckerberg is a half-inch shorter than me. How does that make you guys feel? So that Mark Zuckerberg is a half-inch shorter than me.
Well, they
Give
don't
me a
put
little
the
zoom in
halves on
there.
there, I guess.
No, they do. They do. Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So he's half an inch shorter than I am. He's 39. I'm 36. I've been training jiu-jitsu a lot longer than him. I'd beat the fuck out of Mark Zuckerberg. I'm pretty confident. I'd fuck him up.
What kind of fight is it? Is it a
MMA fight?
BJJ? So they can strike each other.
Yeah, I don't care. I would fuck Mark up. So the reason why I say that and why I'm talking about myself is I'm 5'7.5", oscillating between 145 to 155
How tall
pounds.
is he?
5'7".
He's 5'7". Musk is 6'1".
That's
okay. So Hobbs,
Elon Musk is 51 years old.
yes, he is. Yes. So that's the one caveat.
6'1".
But he's 6'1" and he's over 200 pounds. So imagine, all right, Drew,
his reach is going to be longer. Everything will be like.
it's going to be a harder
Are you
fight.
6'1" or 6 foot?
Like 6.5 inch, whatever.
So
Something like that.
imagine if I were to get in a fight with you. If I don't submit you, I have a problem. Because I'm probably not going to be able to knock you out.
Maybe
That's probably not
Elon,
going to go down.
though. This guy's a big puss.
I think he's trained jujitsu.
Elon?
Yeah, he's already trained.
Oh,
He's
well, maybe
quietly
he's
been
not.
training.
Maybe he knows a little something.
And
I like how Mark is in like the humble workout attire with the boxing gloves, and they got Musk in the tux in the fighting stance. It might not even be his lower half of his body, his real body.
look at Dana's photo still.
I'll
there.
catch the replay.
So,
Yeah, are you going to pay $100 to see it?
Hell no.
well, so here's the thing. The PR train's getting nuts already. People
What did
are
you think, Doc,
coming
first
out
of
to
all, when
offer
you
their
heard
training.
about, Elon Musk, Mark Zuckerberg, they're going back and forth on social media, and that actually this thing could be a real fight, according to Dana White.
I think couldn't be more healthy. I think that, people getting out their aggressions in a safe space like that is very.
I'm going to stop him from talking. That's Dominic Cruz, who I consider just like if Tom Cruise could fight. That's who Dominic Cruz is. He's Tom Cruise with real martial arts.
Coincidentally, he has the exact same last name.
Yeah, coincidentally, yeah. Funny how that works out, actually. So Dominic Cruz has stepped up, and he's offered to train Elon Musk. So has John Jones has stepped up to offer to to train Zuckerberg.
Whoa.
So in response to that, Jorge Masvidal and Sean Strickland offered to train Elon Musk. So Elon Musk currently has a who's who of MMA fighters offering him to train, whereas Zuckerberg has got John Jones. So I will pull this video up real quick.
It's footage of Dominic.
It's the recent Zuckerberg MMA training footage. Have you guys ever heard of Mikey Musimi? Okay, I'm gonna take us over to Instagram real quick, and I'll get us over to a particular clip so you have context for who this is. I'll skip past this stuff. Mikey Musimi is a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu world champion who is kind of a nerdy looking guy himself, but would murder most human beings on the planet. For context, just so before I show you him with Zuckerberg and you know fully how easy he's taking it, let's look at this clip where he makes this guy's leg pop 20 times in one submission.
Times. Never felt someone's leg explode like that. How do I let go of a submission that keeps popping? He didn't tap, so the fight kept going on. His leg popped like 20 times.
Yeah.
Never felt someone's leg explode like that.
Yeah, he popped that guy's MCL and ACL.
He just didn't tap.
And the guy didn't, he was too tough, right? So that guy right there is who Zuckerberg has gotten to train with him lately. Here's a couple buds just eating some pizza after training some jiu-jitsu. Just a couple buds here. Now, do you want to...
Sweet baby rays.
Dude, I wish they were. Let's check this out.
He just explodes Zuckerberg's leg in 40.
So I'm gonna be like this. And then go. Yeah.
The worst, dude.
That was perfect.
Yeah,
I guess you'll have to tell me if this is good or not. It looks like he's just...
He knows the movements, but that armbar was like shitty as hell, and like he was like, "Oh, that was perfect," and it was like literally. There's a thing that happens when the real fighters train with celebrities, where like they treat them different and they try to make them look really good for social media clips. But like Mark Zuckerberg, I'm pretty sure would get fucked up by like. You know, there's like tournaments that happen and MMA fights that happen in like high school gyms on weekends with like rednecks that like to go pay their $20 entry fee and then risk getting their arm broken to get a,
pay fucking Willie to keep the lights on and give her the janitor key and they'll turn them off when they're done. Yeah.
They'd all whip his ass. They'd all walk right through him. So I like that he's training, and that's nice, I guess. But I think a lot of these people that are high level in training with him are just making him feel good about his interest. I'm curious to know if he's ever trained with someone who like really was like, okay, I'm going to hit you for real. Or like, we're going to really roll. Because they all look like they're treating him pretty easy.
Yeah. He's barely lifting them up and they're like plopping to the ground like a pratfall.
Yeah, he's he reposted the same clip more than one time. But yeah, so going into my opinion of what I think would happen, Musk is a lot larger and he's a lot older, so it's kind of like two conflicting things because when you're a heavier guy, you can fight for longer, your career. Like you could be at, I mean, Hobbs, you back me up here. There's more heavyweights at an older weight than there are lightweights. Or bantamweights. Yeah. And Zuckerberg, it weighs in at 155, so he would technically be a lightweight. So being 39 is a lightweight. Like I'm 36, and I would be too old to enter the game at this point. I've aged out of the spectrum. I could do it for the love of it or because I wanted to, but you can't, like, your fast twitch muscle starts to go. But when you're a heavier guy, that kind of, you can extend some of that shelf life of being a fighter for longer. So I could see Elon just knocking the fuck out of Mark, like one or two good times, then being like, whoa, this is a different size, different weight class. We don't need to do this. It's not an absolute tournament where we're doing all the weight classes combined, which do exist. Yeah.
Really? Okay.
That's
how
like
the old UFC days.
Yep, those were absolute tournaments where anyone could fight anyone of any size. But after enough people getting severely injured and like their careers being cut short, they're like, we got to do weight classes. So I think, can I throw out a different celebrity other than Musk that I would rather see this fight happen with that's a better height thing? Because one, I don't like either of these people, but one of these people, when they win, I like watching their completely non-self-aware celebrations of their own life. I want Mark Zuckerberg to fight Mark Wahlberg.
Nice.
They're the same height.
And very close to the
like
same
that.
name.
Have you guys, for the hell of
Mark
it,
Bergs.
for the hell of it, we might go out on this today. Have you guys ever looked at Mark Wahlberg's Instagram?
No.
I saw when he went after Bert Kreischer, and it's funny that no one can pronounce Bert Kreischer's name. Good Morning America said Bert Kreischer, and Mark Wahlberg said Bert Kaiser.
So
but he like called him out personally.
he's always posting.
He's ripped. He's always in the gym. He's always working out.
He's always posting these motivational and like inspirational clips where like, dude, he's so into his own brand, it's not even funny. So what I'm gonna do is pick a couple at random just for us to check out, and we'll go out on some Wahlberg today. What about this next to a private jet?
Gotta pop up at the pop out. Come on, man, we got that drip check. Bang. Pop up at the pop out. Let's go. Yo. We gotta pop up at the pop out. Come on, man, we got that drip check. Bang. Pop up at the pop out. Let's go.
You know that scene in Fast and Furious when Paul Walker's getting let out of jail by Tyrese?
Yeah.
He's like, come on, man, tell me what happened. He's like, forget about it, cuz. That's what, I mean, he's the embodiment of like some guy trying to act hood, but he's just white as hell on a private jet.
South Boston.
What is the private tech?
So he was saying pop up at the pop out.
Yeah,
So-
but is that his like clothing brand that he was showing off? He has his own clothes.
and shoes, everything.
So that's why he's doing the same fit pick multiple times with the turquoise shirt right there.
It's called Municipal.
What's it?
Municipal.
Come on, dude.
So how about this one?
All right, going
Pop up
back
at
to
the-
Albertsons here in Vegas. Come on.
Come on.
What is Albert's? Oh, it's
We
a
got a
grocery
little
store?
some Memorial Day treats here. That Fletcher. Hey, how are you, sir? How's it going?
I got you.
Happy Memorial Day. Where is it? Show me. We're in the lockbox? Oh, we got it in the lockbox right here.
Pop up at the pop out in the lockbox, bro.
that in about a week ago. You got in about a week ago? Thank you, Brian. Appreciate it, brother. We got the good stuff here at Albertsons. Yeah, we do. Beautiful.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm gonna pause. Do you know what kind of fucking psycho you have to be to like land in a city you're not from, and you're like, go to fucking Albertsons. I gotta see they got my liquor. Show me the display. Where's my liquor? What kind of psycho do you gotta be? Oh yeah, you doing good today, bud? How long have you been here? A week? Yeah, you had it up for a week. Oh, God bless my brother. Like, it's nothing. He is a shark in the water. I think if it were okay to stab or hit or eat other people,
What is his liquor? Do we know?
the Fletcher, whatever that bullshit tequila was.
Oh, okay.
He's one of those guys. What about him here?
Flecha Azul.
It is the morning of the 101st day of the 4 a.m. club training program. Big Mike is about to get on the scale. He started at 280 pounds. The goal has always been 200, actually 99.9. He's got a little faith on it. He even got his chain on. Don't flex when I ain't trying to touch your titties. He got this chain. I ain't trying to touch your titties. He's flexing every time he go, oh shit, okay, they'll see it on the camera. This is slow-mo here. But we think we might make weight today, a little bit early. We were talking about June 1st. It's the 31st of May. Come on, Mike. Come on, Mike. Oh, give it up. Right? All praise and glory to the Lord. Whoa, that is underneath. What? 196.7. The scale don't lie. My babysitting job is over, bro. I'm retired. No more train. No. You know, Mike?
That's face.
Hey, we talked about the goal line. Took a while. We was in the red zone for a while.
Grabbed his balls as he said the goal line. All right, these are great. I'm going to do one or two more and we're going to get out of here. These are great. I love this.
Happy Sunday, stay prayed up.
Look at his shoes. Look at his shoes.
Don't tell me he has a halter in his house.
Happy Sunday, stay prayed up.
Why are you out of breath? You were on your knees for 5.
Okay, hold on. One,
Oh my God.
hey, one more thing.
session was so intense, dude.
Hey, one more thing. I'm gonna run that back one more time. But before we do, I just want to say something because Mark Wahlberg's about my size, height wise. There's the thing I was always really self-conscious about when I was a kid and I would be buying shoes, where if you're someone my height, your knee to like the bottom of your shin ratio, if you're wearing the same size shoes, but it's a different build of shoe, it can impact your posture for like right there, that position he's in. I want you to notice how far back the toe is on the shoes. And it kind of
banana boating?
Dude, the shoes are almost as big as the fucking gap between his shins. Like, just look at it. It's just hilarious. When have you ever...
Like he wears a size 11, but he's small. He's a small guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So that's incredible. He does nothing but clips like this, and they're all... The ones where he prays are some of my favorite.
Stay prayed up. God bless you.
Stay prayed up. God bless you. Oh, my God.
Stay prayed up. God bless you.
Yeah, you thought he was messing around about the prayer. You were joking.
I don't like this.
This is Grace. You see the? Are you getting the shoes, Tina? Get the shoes. Look. This is the dream, the plan, and the hustle. You see that? What's so funny? Listen, why do I wear municipal every day? You asked me that earlier. Because when you're building a brand, you have to represent the brand every day. The dream, the plan, the hustle, the draws, everything. Get the shoes, Tina. Get the shoes. This is Grace. You see the shoes?
Dude, yeah, he seems like he hits his kids.
Yeah,
That's the vibe I
he
get
seems
from-
abusive. He seems really abusive.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg.
Get the fucking shoes, Tina.
Let's maybe get one more Stay Prayed Up from him, and we'll get out of here, guys.
Stay prayed up.
We had a great episode tonight. We'll see you guys next time. Let's take it from Wahlberg. Let's stay prayed up.
Stay prayed up, guys.
Yo. Marco Andretti, my guy. Yep, we're at the drift spot. The whole municipal team. Right here. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. We're wishing you luck to win the Indy 500. No, as a matter of fact, go win the Indy 500. Okay? Team Municipal, Marco Andretti. Let's go. Win this bad boy. All right? Come on, man. Team Municipal. We need you, Marco.